This AI bot claims it can beat the market. It boasts sophisticated algorithms and machine learning capabilities, promising returns that outperform traditional investment strategies. That's a bold claim. Most human experts can't do it. Even seasoned Wall Street veterans struggle to consistently outperform the market averages. So, the idea that an AI could do better is certainly intriguing and frankly a little hard to believe. So, I put it to the test. I decided to see if this AI could actually live up to its ambitious claims. I handed over $500 of my own money and let the AI trade for a week, with zero human input. I wanted to create a completely hands-off experiment, allowing the AI to operate autonomously and make all the trading decisions. The AI had full control. It was responsible for analyzing market data, identifying trading opportunities, and executing trades without any intervention from me. The results? Genuinely surprising. I went into this experiment with a healthy dose of skepticism, but what happened next was truly unexpected. This was a week of anticipation, anxiety, and eye-opening lessons about the future of trading. It challenged my assumptions about the role of AI in finance and made me reconsider the potential of automated investment strategies. AI is no longer science fiction. It's changing finance right now. From algorithmic trading to robo-advisors, AI is already reshaping the financial landscape. Trading bots promise to analyze trends faster and make data-driven decisions, but can they really deliver? Can these AI systems truly outperform human traders? Or are they just overhyped tools? My experiment, a deep dive into whether an algorithm can actually navigate the market and win. I wanted to see firsthand if an AI could successfully navigate the complexities of the stock market and generate a positive return. Handing over control to a machine felt risky. What if it lost everything in hours? The thought of watching my money disappear in a matter of hours was definitely unsettling. But what if it worked? What if the AI actually managed to generate a profit and prove its worth? This isn't financial advice. Just my personal journey with this AI tool and a small amount of capital. I'm simply sharing my experience and the results I observed during this experiment. Every investment carries risk. Always do your own research. Before making any investment decisions, it's crucial to conduct thorough research and understand the potential risks involved. My goal to share what really happened when I let an AI take the wheel of my mini portfolio for 1 week. I wanted to document the entire process, from the initial setup to the final results, and share my findings with you. Would it make reckless moves, or could it actually generate profit? I wanted to see if this technology is the future of investing, or just hype. Is AI a game changer that will revolutionize the way we invest, or is it just another overblown trend that will eventually fade away? Let's dive into the experiment and see what happened. Here's what unfolded when I let a robot manage my money. Get ready for a roller coaster ride of emotions, unexpected twists, and surprising revelations. The AI I chose for this experiment is called Finbot Pro X. After doing some research, it seemed like a contender worth exploring. It's become quite famous in online forums and investment circles, largely due to its rather bold claims of guaranteed profits and market domination. The core of Finbot Pro X lies in its sophisticated use of machine learning algorithms to analyze vast amounts of market data and breaking news. It also keeps a close watch on key economic indicators, providing a comprehensive overview of the financial landscape. The bot promises to spot lucrative trading opportunities that even seasoned human investors might easily overlook, giving it a supposed edge in the market. Upon initial inspection, the trading interface was undeniably sleek and user-friendly, and the marketing materials were even slicker, filled with promises of effortless wealth and financial freedom. My goal was to see if Finbot Pro X could actually effectively manage a small portfolio of funds, acting as a real-world test of its capabilities. More specifically, I wanted to determine if it could generate a tangible profit within a relatively short time frame of just 1 week. Bots like this are specifically designed and marketed to capitalize on short-term market fluctuations and intraday price movements. Therefore, a 7-day trial period seemed like the perfect duration to assess its true potential and effectiveness. But before we dive in, remember, this entire experiment is purely for entertainment and informational purposes only. The financial markets are inherently unpredictable and subject to rapid changes, and it's crucial to understand that past performance is absolutely no guarantee of future success or profitability. So please, don't take anything you see here as a financial recommendation or investment advice. This is simply a documentation of my personal experience and the results I observed during this specific test. Finbot Pro X boasts a suite of impressive features, including real-time market scanning capabilities, fully automated trade execution based on its analysis, and a sophisticated adaptive learning system powered by advanced machine learning algorithms. The AI claims to continuously refine its trading strategy with each and every trade it executes, supposedly allowing it to consistently outperform even the most experienced human investors in the long run. The allure lies in the promise of a tool that can think, analyze, and adapt to market conditions far faster than any human ever could. But the big question remains, could Finbot Pro X actually live up to all the hype and deliver on its bold promises? Well, I was certainly ready to find out for myself and put this AI trading bot to the ultimate test. I wanted to see if its actual trading performance would genuinely match the lofty promises and expectations set by its marketing. So, without further ado, let's dive in and see exactly what happened when I put Finbot Pro X to the test in the real world. Before diving in, I needed a clear framework. I set the experiment's rules: $500, a relatable amount for most people. It's not an insignificant sum, but it's also not so large that the potential loss would be devastating. It felt like the right balance for this test. My usual style is conservative: index funds, long-term holds. I believe in slow and steady growth, minimizing risk wherever possible. This was a big departure, a complete 180 from my comfort zone. Finbot Pro X let me pick a risk level. It offered a spectrum from ultra-conservative to highly speculative. I chose moderate growth active, but not reckless. I wanted the AI to have some freedom, but within reasonable boundaries. My hope? A 5% gain in a week, $25? Ambitious, but possible if the AI was as good as advertised. These AI trading platforms make some pretty bold claims. More than the profit, I wanted to see how the AI traded, how often, what assets, and whether its moves made sense. I wanted to understand its decision-making process, if possible. Would it act like a black box? Or could I follow its logic? Could I peek behind the curtain and see how it was making its choices? The $500 was my ticket to see AI trading up close, its strengths and its flaws. Every system has them, and I was curious to uncover them. I wanted to witness firsthand if an AI could really function autonomously and make smart decisions, or would it just be blindly following algorithms? The stage was set for a week of digital discovery. I had my hypothesis, my tools, and my $500. Would the AI play it safe or swing for the fences? I was about to find out. The clock was ticking. The experiment began. $500 on the line and a robot in charge. The fate of my investment rested in the hands of an algorithm. Let's see how it started. The opening bell rang, and the AI got to work. Before starting, I checked Finbot Pro X's promises. No guaranteed returns, just lots of talk about unlocking market potential and adapting to changing conditions. The bot claims to analyze millions of data points in real time, constantly refining its strategy. The moderate growth setting promised consistent capital appreciation with managed risk. No hard numbers, but plenty of confidence. The message: smarter, faster, and more adaptable than any human. Would it deliver? The anticipation was real. The experiment kicked off on Monday. Within hours, the AI made its first trades: tech stocks and a volatile crypto. By day one's end, I was up 1.2%, a $6 gain. Not huge, but a good start. Day two, more trades, quick turnarounds, and a focus on sectors I'd never pick myself. The bot seemed to favor scalping small, frequent gains. By the end of day two, my balance was $512.50, up 2.5% overall. I could see every trade, entry, and exit, and the profit or loss. The transparency was reassuring. I didn't always understand the AI's logic, but the results spoke for themselves. The dashboard's charts made it easy to track progress. 2 days in, I was cautiously optimistic. The AI was working in the background, making moves I'd never have considered. But I knew markets could turn fast. The real test was still ahead. Recap: $500 to $506 after day one, $512.50 after day two. Early signs were promising, but anything could happen next. The experiment was just getting started. Wednesday brought the first real turbulence. Market volatility hit, and the AI quickly closed some positions, some for profit, some to cut losses. My balance dipped for the first time, down 1% by midday. The AI shifted gears, opening new trades in different sectors, even taking a small short position. By day three's end, I was down 0.5% from the day before, $509.94. Thursday was even wilder: rapid trades, small wins, and more losses. At one point, my portfolio dropped nearly 3% below the starting $500. I questioned letting the AI run free. Was this moderate growth or just chaos? But late in the day, a biotech stock surged, helping the portfolio recover. By day 4's end, $515.20, up 3% from the start. The relief was real, but the volatility was exhausting. The AI wasn't boring, but I wondered if this roller coaster was worth it. The week was only halfway done, and my nerves were already frayed. Was this the future of investing or just a wild ride? Friday brought some calm, finally. The AI slowed down, holding positions longer and making fewer trades. My balance crept up to $519.50. Saturday, with stock markets closed, the AI traded crypto. Small moves, tiny gains. The bot was always on, always hunting for opportunities. I was learning about my own risk tolerance and realizing the AI's moderate was more active than I'd expected. The relentless activity was impressive, but not for the faint of heart. The final results were just around the corner. Sunday marked the end of the experiment. The AI made a few last crypto trades, squeezing out a bit more profit. Final balance, $521.75, a $21.75 gain, or 4.35% in 1 week. My goal was 5%, so it came close. The wild ride was the real shock, not the profit or loss. For comparison, the S&P 500 gained 0.7% that week, Bitcoin about 2.5%. The AI outperformed both. I expected a loss or a flat result, so this was a pleasant surprise. The volatility was stressful, but the AI's unemotional approach paid off. Would I have done better on my own? Hard to say, but the bot stayed cool when I might have panicked. The experiment was over, but the questions remained. So, is Finbot Pro X worth it? On paper, a 4.35% gain in a week is impressive. But the journey was volatile, definitely not for everyone. The moderate growth setting felt more aggressive than I expected. If you try a tool like this, know your risk tolerance and start small. The main risk loss. Markets change and AI isn't magic. Don't blindly trust any trading bot. Understand what it's doing. These tools are powerful but not infallible. Tech-savvy investors who can handle volatility might find them useful. For me, the stress was real, but the results were intriguing. I'm curious to test more AI tools, maybe something more conservative next time. What do you think? Have you tried AI trading bots? Share your experiences in the comments. Like and subscribe for more deep dives into tech and finance. Want to launch your AI-powered one-person business in 7 days with a simple plug-and-play system? Check out the description box below. Thanks for watching.